Ladies and gentlemen, I think you can agree this is truly a velvet voice that we all want to hear more of in the future, no? Maella, as we're putting this away, can you join us here for a while? I won't keep you long. I know you must be tired. Wow. I cannot, a lot of people, you hear them sing on a recording, and you don't know, is it really their voice? Or, okay, I will say it. Can I say it?
Yeah, sure.
Can I be real?
Sure.
Okay. For example, you don't know, please forgive me, is it really Madonna, or is that some computerized, you understand?
I understand, yeah.
And when I heard you the first time, I found you actually on Bandzone Suzette. And then I went to your concert. And unfortunately, I had to leave before it was over with because I had to go somewhere else. But I can honestly tell you tonight that you are just as good, maybe even better, in person than on recording.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Wow, no, we appreciate it. I've got just a few questions. I know you must be tired from that, but wow. Let me ask you, you perform and write most of your own music, is that true?
Yes.
And I understand you won the Taze Award 2015 for Singer-Songwriter of the Year. Can you tell us about that?
Well, the TICE Awards, basically, a good friend of mine and a person that I know is called Ben, and he organizes this show that, and basically he gives certificates and to people that are in the category that he chooses, for example, the Songwriter of the Year or the Band of the Year.
Yeah.
And I was honored to be able to have been given the prize for the Songwriter of the Year for 2014.
Well, I can say it was well deserved. Are you from a musical family?
Yeah, well, my dad is a musician, actually.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he used to play jazz. He's a jazz musician.
Uh-huh. Is that where you get the jazz feeling from in your songs and the blues?
Well, I mean, partly yes.
Yeah.
I mean, partly it was his influence, but I mean, otherwise I came to the music as my own, for my own initiative. But obviously he was a bit of a figure for me, and
because when I hear the color that's in your voice and even the lyrics that you sing about, it speaks to me of someone so much older than you are. Can I ask, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Wow. And already, that's unbelievable. Let me ask you, which musical artist inspire Maella?
There's a lot of artists. I've been growing up to listening to Sting and Simon and Garfunkel and Beatles, the classics, basically.
Yeah. Well, I understand, if it's okay to talk about it, that you do something I think is really cool in your free time. I understand that you work 2 or 3 times a week, is it, at a hospital, I think it's volunteer maybe?
Yeah.
Helping senior citizens, older people. To be honest, I don't know very many 18, 19-year-olds, teenagers, who would spend time volunteering to help at a hospital with old people. Tell us about that. How did you get interested in that? That's something totally unique.
Well, I think it's an inspiring experience because as a songwriter, the things that I take into me and how I write my songs are are based on the experiences that I experience in life, and I think that the people that I go to in the hospital are really inspirative to talk to because they've lived their life and they have stories to tell.
Wow.
And I think it's always a good opportunity to go to them and talk to them because in a way it's inspiring. It's also helpful for yourself.
I can understand that.
So that's how
I think it's true. Maybe you can agree with me that we have so much that we can learn from people older than us. I think often we want to compartmentalize them and have this stereotype of someone 65, 70 and older who all they do is go to the doctor's office as a hobby. Maybe they watch TV all day, they cook, but we think of them not as having as much value. But I think, wow, we can learn so much from people older than ourselves. And it's so inspiring for me, for someone so young, to say, look, I can learn a lot from someone older than me. I think that deserves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That is really something, Maella. One last question for you before you go. I know you've been singing for a number of years now, and still, really, I hear you singing, and I think you've been singing for decades with that voice, but wow. Before you go tonight, you're most welcome. Can you tell me, there's lots of young people out there who they also would like to take a chance and follow their dreams, but maybe they're scared or afraid to. What advice would you give to them?
Well, I think it's just like what you said, just follow your dreams and do what you love. That's my advice.
Take a chance and do
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maella.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Thank you so much. Ciao.